Alright guys, today we have the 27.5 Concorde. I had a couple of individuals asking me how the gearing works on it and how it is that you might fix the chain in the event that it comes off. So that's what we're going to cover today. So first of all, let's cover how we put the chain back on if it comes off. So typically what I'm used to is the chain comes off like that, right? So that means that the chain is still on the cassette, the chain is still functional in the derailleur, meaning this is in front, this is in back, it's coming all the way back to the main cog, and it's come off. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this derailleur hanger, you're going to loosen it off hold it with your one hand, you're going to line this up right here, ensure that it is on there securely, and then just rotate this, and then it should go back to where it needs to go. And that's how that works. I'm not sure. The individual who posted on there was saying that they were having issues with it back here. As long as the chain is on the main cog and it's lined up on one of these cogs, per set of gear or per gear that you have it in, it should be good to go. The only other thing that could get messed up here, I guess, is if it came off of one of these. And so what that means is you're just gonna have to line it back up, right? So you would have to line this one to where it goes behind this and line this one to where it goes in front of this, and then you should be good to go. There are instances where you need to adjust this derailleur because it's actually touching these cassette cogs. That would be these bolts or these nuts right here and this one right here. This bike doesn't need that, so I'm not going to adjust that. But if you were having issues where the chain was maybe like you were shifting all the way down, and it was trying to come over to here, then that would be these limiting screws. Or if it was trying to come all the way over here, it would also be these limiting screws. If for some reason you're having issues where it's not wanting to shift properly, and that means like, okay, so it's in the lowest gear right now, and I'm going to click one gear down, which would make it harder to pedal, then it should come to the second one, right? If it's not doing that, then you need to adjust these screws, or you need to adjust this. And what this is like the tension on it. And what you can do while you're riding is just, you can turn it like half turns, either which way, until you get proper shifting, right? And just make small incremental changes until you can get to the point of it being, or of it shifting like it should. Other than that, just for people who don't have an understanding of how this works, this main cog right here, or excuse me, this cassette right here, if you wanted it to be easier to climb hills, but not necessarily fast, this is the cog that you would want to be on. If you're wanting to go more difficult and faster, then this would be the cog that you want to ride on. And then if you're just wanting to stay in between, you could just stay on this middle cog probably the whole time and be okay. Because the way this bike works is it kind of pushes you to like 20 miles an hour, about 10 miles an hour or so, and then you start putting in power. And once you get up to about 15, that's when this starts kind of backing off and it becomes your own power. So let's say you got up to 15, 16 miles an hour and you wanted to go faster, then you need to shift down to this gear and start putting in your own effort to go faster than that. Otherwise, if you just want to continue at the pace that you're going and let the bike do most of the work, you can stay in this lower set and it should be pretty easy to pedal. You're just going to be spinning a lot more than you would alternatively, right? So yeah, that's how the cassette works, that's how the shifting works, and that's how the adjustment works on this bike. I don't know if you guys are having any issues beyond that, but that's pretty much it for the Concorde 27.5. I have about 500 miles on the bike thus far. I ride it not as frequently as I was, just because I got a bunch of other bikes that I've been testing, but yeah, so far it's been great. I've given it to my son to test. The only thing that I would say that I've been having some issues with is right here, these cables were rubbing off the paint, but what I ended up doing was putting a little rubber strap here and holding these in place, and I don't have any issues or concerns with it anymore. It also keeps these cables from getting caught on the light. But yeah, other than that, the bike's been great. If you guys have any other questions about the bike or any other things you want me to show you as far as maintenance or testing goes, comment down below. If you like this video, give me a like, and if you want to see more content like this, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, guys. Out.